Hi beautiful people, a monster's attacking! But it's Japan, there's a dragon Caesar right there. Dynazenon! Mecha anime, touches of slice of life and comedy. Great visual execution, interesting designs with noticeable details, eyes that get attention without being...
The red mist is coming.
And there's variety, clearly. This story is a little slow at first. We get to the more interesting part at 15 minutes of 24, so I understand if someone thinks it'd be a bit much. Personally, yeah, it could be a bit more focused. There's a little too much going on in the beginning and not actually getting development, though not so much as to be too much for a first episode. The comedic moments worked, and it seems obvious they were well spaced apart, since there are fewer. Besides that, I can easily say that when what we're waiting for happens, it's well done. So I recommend it for anyone interested in mechas. So, a positive thing about this start, a tad too long, is that we have a good notion of the main character's situation and his personality. It's kinda dumb to throw so much money away, but yeah, he's not attached to things. At the same time, we have the character that takes them into battle, who still seems to have a unique visual, as if he was a warrior amidst adventures, but is literally dying of hunger on the street. That's a good interpretation of how this kind of thing could happen in our world. In practice, someone who works to defend the Earth doesn't have a lot to do when they don't have to defend the Earth, unless the Earth becomes my boss. Defenders of the oil. They're clearly planning the other characters' developments, leaving clues and such, even if they could have been a bit fewer and give a bit more space for the fight. In fact, the fight isn't incredibly wonderful, but certainly good and something that makes me think we could have even better fights in the future. It's not Psybuster where we have to slowly get to the big robot. It comes in, fights, the enemy hits back. And here, something particularly good happens, by the way. This robot that seems a bit too full of stuff, not as much as Grumbaum, but you know what I mean, turns into a more animalistic form to be more physically capable. This makes a lot more sense than the more common practice where mechanical animal gets better when anthropomorphized. As a casual fan of the genre, I liked it quite a bit. I recommend it to anyone interested in it that doesn't care about a somewhat slower start.